Well, hello and how are you? Hey, friends, welcome to the Shen Show. I am your host, Savann Briscoe, coming to you live right here in St. Charles, Missouri. Today's Friday, March the 1st. Happy birthday shout out going out to CoCo Akanati. Akanati. So, without further ado, here's a birthday song for you. Hey Coco, hey, I heard it's your birthday today. Why, that's another year gone away. I hope you're enjoying your special day because, well, it's your happy birthday day today. Said, hey Coco, hey, I heard it's your birthday today. Wow, that's another trip around the sun that you've made. I hope you're enjoying your special day because, well, it's your happy birthday day today. It's a happy birthday day today. Happy birthday to you, Coco, and many, many more. Got my Shen Show fans. That's right, Savann Murphy Beason, Ann Williams Briscoe, a.k.a. my mommy, Ken and Becky Tackett, and my Pokey pals. Special return pokes to you gals right now. Amanda Sue Little and Julie Rigot. All right, here's our weather forecast for the St. Charles viewing area. Well, I'll tell you what, 52 degrees was the high today. And now we're looking at some clouds this evening will give way to mainly clear skies overnight. Low temperatures of 33 degrees Fahrenheit with winds south-southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Saturday, March the 2nd, sunny skies with high temperatures of 67 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be south to southeast at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Clear skies overnight with low temperatures of 49 degrees Fahrenheit and winds south to southeast at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Then for Sunday, March the 3rd, mainly sunny skies with high temperatures of 78 degrees Fahrenheit, winds south at 15 to 25 miles per hour. Here we go again. Touch. Just like yesterday. Rain showers for tomorrow or for Tuesday, March the 5th. Rain showers early with some sunshine later in the day. High temperatures of 67 degrees Fahrenheit with winds north to northeast at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Chances of rain 40%. And then partly cloudy early in the early evening with increasing clouds overnight. Low temperatures of 39 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be northeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And that, my friends, is your 5-day forecast for the St. Charles viewing area. All right. Well, alrighty then. Jumping on, you going to jump on. Got two fans out there. How y'all doing? Appreciate you popping in. What do we got for you? Well, we just kicked off the weather forecast. If you throw a text message down there, maybe I can give you a song request if you like. I do some songs. That's for sure. Weather forecast was brought to you today by Helping Hands Thrift Store and Foster Care Closet and VIP Diner, located at 416 South 5th Street here in St. Charles, Missouri. Come on by, get you something to eat, and buy all kinds of cool stuff. They've got it all. Bev and Tim. That's right. Bev and Tim. Evans, that is. Oh, looking for a muscle spasm. There we go. That's what I like to see occasionally, every now and again. All right, let's see. What do we got going on here? Song lyrics. Let's try something here. I've been singing Don Williams so much lately. I don't know if I need to sing him again today or not. It gets repetitive, you know. I like to try to do things that I don't do every day because, well, everybody tunes in. They see the same old show day after day after day. Like I just lost that show person right there. So still got a like, but oh, they're back. Somebody's back. All right. Well, let's see. What do we want to do? Did we figure out any songs? How about we just jump on over to Storytime with TV Grandpa? If we get a chat down there that somebody's got a song request, we'll do a song request. We'll jump to Storytime with TV Grandpa. Actually, let's see what we got the as far as holidays. What is our holiday for today? Is there a different holiday today? Hmm. This is Irish Holiday Month and Employee Appreciation Day. That's right. The first day in March, first Friday in March, is always Employee Appreciation Day, and it's National Pig Day. Piggly pig, piggy wigs. National Salesperson Day. Also the first Friday in the month of March. And Peace Corps Day. Peanut Butter Lovers Day. Plain, uh, Plan a Solo Vacation Day. World Compliments Day. And World Day of Prayer. All of the first day of March. These are holidays that a lot of folks don't have on their calendars. National Pig Day. So you can take your appreciation, the appreciation for your employee and your national salesperson, and you can take those over to the Peace Corps. And the Peace Corps will take some peanut butter and spread it on your pig. And then your pig can stroll around the yard uh, and plan a solo vacation while the world, while you compliment the world and pray for the world. Amen. Amen. Speaking of that, let's just go ahead and pray for the world. Father, I just ask that this world be calm. Put it under Jesus's rule, no longer under the rule of the devil. We don't need the devil in our midst. We don't need the horrible situations that are going on in the world today. We want us to clean it up, make it a proper place for you and yours. In Jesus' mighty name, amen. And they all said, amen. Alrighty then. Now we'll go to story time with TV Greg. Oh, Stevie. Story time with TV Grandpa. 5-minute bedtime story. 5 to 10 minute bedtime stories. We shall see. We shall see. We're looking for a story, a 5-minute story for TV and Grandpa for you. Well, Let's do the ugly duckling. We haven't done the ugly duckling in quite some now, quite some time, and so we're going to do the ugly duckling. Are we ready? Good. There. Once on a farm long ago, a mama duck sat on her nest. How long must I wait for my babies to hatch? I have to sit here all alone. But what could she do? A mama duck must keep her eggs warm until they hatch. Well, at last the eggs began to crack. One yellow duckling stepped out of its shell, and then another, and another, and they all shook their wings. Quack, 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 they each said in unison. Look at all of you, cried Mama Duck with joy. You're all so cute. Quack, 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 they said. Come line up, said the Mama Duck. We will go down to the lake for your very first swim. She counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh dear, she said with a frown. I should have 6 ducklings. One large egg was still in the nest. Well, said Mama Duck, it looks like that big egg will take more time. And so she had to go on sitting on her nest again and wait some more. Well, the next day, the big egg started to hatch, and out stepped a baby boy bird. My goodness, how different this one looked. He was much larger than the others, and he was not yellow, but dark gray all over, and he walked with a funny wobble. Well, one of the yellow ducklings pointed, What is that? He cannot be one of us. I have never seen such an ugly duckling, said another. How can you say such a thing? Said the Mama Duck in a stern voice. You are only 1 day old. Your brother hatched from a very same nest as you did. Now, line up and we will go to the lake for your very first swim. And so all the way the other ducklings quacked, Ugly, ugly, ugly. The ugly duckling did not know why the other ducklings were yelling at him. He took the last spot in the line. Well, when they got to the lake, each of the yellow ducklings jumped in and swam behind the mama duck. And when it was his turn, the ugly duckling jumped in too and started to paddle. At least he can swim, Mama Duck thought to herself. And when the yellow ducklings go out of the water and started to play, the ugly duckling tried to play with his brothers and sisters. They yelled at him, Go away! We will not play with you. You are ugly and you walk weird. Well, when the mama duck was close by, she would not let them talk this way. Be nice, she would always scold them, but she was not always close by. One day, one of the yellow ducklings said to the ugly duckling, You know what? You would do us a big favor if you just went away. All of them started quacking, Go, go, go. Why won't they let me stay? Thought the ugly duckling. He hung his head down low, and they must be right. I should go. Well, that night, the ugly duckling flew over the farmyard fence. He flew until he landed on the other side of the lake, and there he met 2 grown-up ducks. Can I please stay here for a while? Said the ugly duckling. I have nowhere else to live. "What do we care?" said one of the ducks. "It's a big lake. Just don't get in our way." "Well, well," suddenly a big hungry dog suddenly a big hungry dog came tearing by, chasing the two ducks. They quacked and they flew up in the air, and their feathers fell down on the ground. The poor ugly duckling froze in fear, and the dog sniffed and sniffed at the ugly duckling, and then turned around and walked away. "I am too ugly even for that mean old dog," said the ugly duckling, with his head hung low. Well, the sky turned dark. Crack! A bolt of lightning lit up the sky, and then came a big storm, with heavy rains pouring down. In just moments, the ugly duckling was soaked through and through. A cold wind started to blow. Brrr! He held both wings close to his chest. If only there was some place I could dry out. And all at once, a tiny light blinked far off in the woods. Could it be someone's hut? The ugly duckling flew to the door. "Quack!" said he. Then the door of the hut cracked open. "What is it? What is all this noise?" said an old woman, looking right and left. Her eyes were not that good, but she could hear, and she looked down. "Ah, a duck!" She picked up the ugly duckling and dropped him inside her hut. "You can stay here, but I expect you to lay eggs," she said. Well, a tomcat and a hen both crept up to the ugly duckling. "What do you think you are, coming here and taking up room by the fire?" said the tomcat with his hiss. "It's squawk," said the hen. "I'm the only one around here who can lay eggs." "Don't worry," said the ugly duckling. "I am a boy duck." When they were, "And then why are you here?" said the tomcat. "Didn't you hear what the old woman said? Get out of here, impostor." "Cluck, cluck, cluck," clucked the hen. "Go away," hissed the tomcat. And the door was still a bit open. And so the poor ugly duckling slipped out the door and back into the storm. "No one ever wants me," said the ugly duckling, with tears in his eyes. Well, the storm ended, and finally he found another lake. Looking in the water, the ugly duckling saw a reflection from above, a flock of large birds flying by. He turned to look at them, and they were the most beautiful birds he had ever seen. Their long bodies and slender necks and winged through the sky with ease and grace. He watched until the very last bird disappeared from view. The ugly duckling stayed at the lake as the days grew shorter. The leaves turned deep red and gold, and they fell to the ground. Winter came, setting its blanket of white snow, and the cold winds blew, and the clouds darkened. The ugly duckling had to dive into holes in the ice, top top water to find fish to eat, and it was all he could do to keep paddling the water so that it would not freeze around him and trap him in the lake. "I am so tired," he thought. The ice got thicker and drew closer to him. In a moment, two giant hands swept him up. "You poor thing," said a farmer, and he held the ugly duckling close to his thick, warm wool jacket. "You didn't fly south with the others." The farmer was carrying him someplace, but where? The next months were lovely. warmth from the heat of the fire, and also from the heart of the farmer. For the rest of the winter, the farmer carried the ugly duckling. Now, at last, spring came. Tips of green dotted the tree branches, and short, ripe flowers popped up from the ground. It is time for you to go back to the lake to swim again, as you were born to do, said the farmer. And he took the duckling back to the lake where he had found him, and he set him with care on the water. I feel good, said the young bird, flapping his wings. Why, I don't think I've ever felt this strong as I do right now. Well, the spring passed and the summer, and when the leaves started to change colors again, one day the ugly duckling heard quiet splashing around him. He turned around, and a flock of those same beautiful birds he had once seen through the sky had landed beside him on the lake. Don't worry, he said to the beautiful birds holding out their wings. I will go away. I will not make trouble for you. And he turned to go. And when he looked down at the lake, he saw a reflection in the water that looked like one of those beautiful birds. Why was that bird so close to him? And he jumped back. Then the reflection jumped back also. Go to sleep. What is this? He wondered, and he stretched his neck, and the reflection of the beautiful bird in the lake stretched his neck too. Why are you going so soon? Called out one of the beautiful birds. Thank you. Stay here with us, said another, and we'll be friends. Then the birds, who used to be the ugly duckling, knew what had happened. He was no longer an ugly duckling or an ugly gray bird that would wobble when he walked. He became a swan. But then he thought of something else. Oh, you're only inviting me because I am a swan and I look like you, said he. That's not it at all, said the first swan. Other birds fly with us that don't look anything like us, said the second swan. Like pelicans. Yep, said Pelican. Stay, stayed up too late and the night before, slept till noon, and my flock took off without me. What can I tell you? It happens. Well, the egret over there, said the first swan. It was this great windy day, said the egret. The curtain, uh, curtains incredibly torn. Tons of fun. And then I found out my flock had taken off. By then, there was no way I could catch up. And the hero of this story was not convinced. I will stay here, he said. Winter may get a little cold, but spring will come. Mm, yeah, it may get a little cold, said the second swan, but think about it. At the place we fly to, the sun shines hot all day long. Thick, delicious pond grass, and lots of birds go there. All kinds. Come on, said the first swan. But I bet you'd love to fly further than just around this lake. That much was true, he said, and he had always wondered where the other birds were flying. What kind of mysterious place did they go? Well, in one moment, all the flock, including their newest friend, flapped their wings and they took off into the clear blue sky. The end. So there you have it. The ugly duckling found a home. All right, hey, that was the story time with TV Grandpa, and that brings us to the Daily Bread portion of the program. The Daily Bread portion of the program is always brought to you by the Bible with Briscoe 2024. Today's reading in the Bible with Briscoe 2024 will be Numbers 23 through 25 and Mark 7:14 through 37. So don't forget to tune in to the Bible with Briscoe 2024 for your daily reading of the Bible. Owner or steward. That is today's devotion in the Daily Bread portion of the program. And our scriptures and insights for today will be Psalm 57 through 15. Owner or steward. Psalm 57 through 15. Listen, my people, and I will speak. I will testify against you, Israel. I am God, your God. I bring no charges against you concerning your sacrifices or concerning your burnt offerings, which are ever before me. I have no need for a bull from your stall or of goats from your pens. For every animal of the forest is mine, and the cattle on the 1,000 hills. And I know every bird in the mountains, and the insects in the fields are mine. If I were hungry, I would not tell you, for the world is mine, and all that is in it. Do I eat the flesh of bulls, or drink the blood of goats, sacrificing thank offerings to God? Fulfill your vows to the Most High, and call on me in the day of trouble. I will deliver you, and you will honor me. And that is Psalm 57 through 15, which is the owner or the steward. Is he one or the other? And or is he both? Alrighty, hey, that's it. That's all. That's the Shen Show in the nutshell, or vice versa. The nut on the Shen Show. Here we go. Hey, that's it. That's all. God bless you all. We'll see you all tomorrow. Bye bye. Oh, well, goodbye, my friends. It's a time to go. I say goodbye, my friends. It's a time to go. I hate to leave you, but I really must go. So goodbye, my friends. Goodbye. Ba-do-do-do. Goodbye, my friends. Goodbye. God bless you all. Come back and see me tomorrow. I'll be here. I hope that you are too.